Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to the 12th Annual International Tabernacle, held at fabulous Barclay Hotel, Atlanta's most convenient address. Again, welcome to the laws. I want to bring something that's important to know. That is that Yahweh is with me and with you. He is doing such a good job of keeping his agreement until our enemy is doing everything within their power to prevent you from knowing this reality. First of all, I made a prophecy far back as 88, 89, that if the United States government ever put their hands on me to arrest me, further persecute me, they would find out that Yahweh controls nature. Well, I want you to know that they have literally passed a law among themselves to forbid any news organization to tell the truth of what's going on in regard to Yahweh using nature against the entire planet Earth without their express written permission. Yahweh is destroying countries, all the huge segments of countries. In one country alone, like Pakistan, this week, he destroyed over 100,000 farms, tens of thousands of people, tens of thousands of villages washed away. In France, he came up with flash floods and 100-mile-per-hour winds. That's unheard of. Never been heard of. That's never happened with a flash flood in history. This is not on the news. You're not going to hear it, yet it's news. It's reality. Any more than you're going to hear 8,000 bodies were shipped out of here in South Florida, while they tell the public 50. This means they are totally afraid of the power that Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh is exhibiting. In my defense, in your defense. Oh, he is fighting for us. Pharaoh knows, the God of this world knows, the children of disobedience know, those who govern the institutions of Satan, who are deceiving the planet Earth from the truth, know. But how long will they be able to keep the total destruction from the knowledge of the people when here in South Florida, several of the major insurance companies have gone belly up? They've gone broke, bankrupt, unable to pay the people to replace and rebuild and repair their homes. Now, the people have a more complex problem than ever. You'll have tens of thousands of homes that people paid insurance for that they are never going to collect because the companies are gone out of business. They can't take it. Lords of London in England said that they were going to go out of business perhaps the end of this year because they know that there is going to be an unprecedented continuance of natural disasters. There's only one reason they know, and that is because we have let the world know and let all the world news organizations know that Yahweh is going to destroy the entire planet Earth because I, the Ark of the Covenant, am being held. No nation has ever been able to hold the Ark of the Covenant of Israel, of Yahweh, and survive. Thought you'd like to know just a little. There are earthquakes in several countries. There are earthquakes happened out in California just yesterday. Earthquakes happen today. Earthquakes happened 3 days ago. They're happening almost every day. Volcano eruptions are happening all over. Mudslides and rains and all kinds of storms. There's 3 hurricanes out in the Atlantic now. They're talking about them because they don't appear to be of any threat coming toward the United States. But there are tropical depressions right here over South Dade now. And all around this area. terrible, terrible weather, raining almost every day. It has never happened before. And I want you to know that we have a God, Yahweh, who is alive, and He is fighting for us. Have no fear. I certainly don't. He is more than enough for our enemies. The same God yesterday, today, and forever. More than able to fight for us. The enemy is much too big for us, but he's much too powerful for them. President Bush is unable to call out his entire military and arrest a hurricane, put handcuffs on a hurricane, put a hurricane in jail. No, they run from the power of Yahweh. And I want you to understand reality. Again, welcome to Feast of Tabernacles 1992. I would like to remind you again to be sure and get your copy of The Valley of the Dry Bones by Ben Hayil. Be sure and get your book, The Widow's Son Raised by Yute Wapi, Bethlehem Book Yute Wapi. Promote the show, Poverty to Riches, featuring The Widow's Son Raised. You want everybody in your city to watch The Widow's Son Raised. You want everyone in your city to have the book, The Widow's Son Raised. Some people have called in to order the book, and they're not Hebrew Israelites. And they said they want to know, why is the book so cheap? Why is it only $15? That they cannot understand why a book of this power and magnitude is of such a small price. Some said that it makes them feel like that it's worth $1 million, and they feel like $1 million just from seeing those two shows on The Widow's Son Raised. And the entire country and world will feel the same way. That's how important it is. And I want you to know how important, so that you can properly promote the show, Poverty, Riches, The Widow's Son Raised. Again, I remind you, pay Yahweh and yourself first. That's the foundation of our nation, the foundation of wealth, the foundation of our. Don't understand it now, do it anyway. You will understand it later. That's how powerful it is. If you don't understand it now, we'll understand it later. It's called do it. Do it in faith. Bless. That's the nature of faith. Just do what Yahweh says. Don't have to try to figure it all out. Bless. There are many of you that have worked hard all your life, made a lot of money during the course of your life, but you didn't know how to really be rich. Because if you had known how, you would have been paying Yahweh first. Don't forget to recruit. That's what this is about. Finding your counterpart. I've enjoyed these messages with you about the true believers. I especially enjoyed last night. True believers kept joy. And I pray that you're having the grand time that I am. Tonight, my subject is true believers are kept in purity. True believers are kept in purity. I pray constantly, daily, that the nation of Yud-Heh-Wav, true hope and righteousness, may be kept pure. Now, the nation of Yud-Heh-Wav, true holiness and righteousness, is more than people wearing white. Wearing white is beautiful, wonderful, but we certainly know that all who wear white are not pure. But this is about being kept in purity. All who wear white are not holy. All who wear white are not righteous. So the measure is not the wearing of white. The measure is what's inside. Many people are like white painted sepulchres on the outside. Very beautiful on the outside. But inside they are full of filth and abomination. I'm praying that the nation of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, true holiness and righteousness, kept in purity. That means that those who are citizens of the nation of Yahweh, those who are truly of the kingdom of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, are holy and righteous and pure. And if you have a fault, get rid of it. You have no choice but to get rid of it. Because my family are those who do the will of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh. I pray not that my father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, should take the true belief out of the world. But my prayer is that Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, should keep them from the evil that people practice in the world. Keep the true believers from the evil one in the world. I pray that Yahweh should keep the true believers from the children of disobedience, that the true believers keep a distance from the true believers, have nothing to do with the evil one. The true believers keep a distance from the evil one. And behold, I am with you, and will keep you in all places wherever you go. I will, as a true believer, I will keep you in purity wherever you go. And I will bring you again into the land of promise. The land of promise is New Jerusalem. Yes, the land of promise is also the holy city. And while I mention promise, every single promise in the Holy Bible from Genesis through Revelation are yours. Wherever you read a promise, it is yours. And I will bring you again into the land of promise. For I will not leave you until I have done that which I have spoken to you of. Behold, I shall keep you. Don't worry, I shall keep you. And to make certain that I do so, I shall neither slumber nor sleep. For you are under my divine care. I am your divine keeper. Thus, I am the sleepless watchman. I am the only sleepless watchman. The only way that America can watch her shores and watch her security is to have several watches, several groups of men going on ships to watch her shores. Well, I am the sleepless watchman that watches over all that I shall do for you. Therefore, I shall neither sleep nor nor slumber. I don't need any sleep. Even when my body falls out to sleep and it appears that I am asleep, I'm never asleep. My divine mind is never asleep. My divine consciousness is never asleep. I am the sleepless watcher. I'm only housed in a shell called a body. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, is the protecting Father. And now I am no more of the world mindset. But the true believers are in the world. And I ascend to the right hand of power with Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh. And as I ascend to the right hand of power with Yahweh, you must also ascend to the right hand of power with me. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav. So I have a special prayer for you. Holy Father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, keep through your own name those whom you have given me, that they may be one as we are. This is all about you becoming one with me, that you become one with another. And this can only be done through obeying the will of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh. Through obeying the will and the commandments of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, Yahweh. There's no other way. I command you to pay Yahweh and yourself first. Never touch what you pay yourself. I know that there are instances wherein you might think you should do it, that you should do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. I don't care. Don't do it. Yahweh will make a way for you to do whatever else you need to do. Don't touch it. I am one with my Father, Yahweh, and my prayer is that you may be one as we are. My Father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, is not at odds with me. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. We are not at odds on any point. For I am his son. I've come to give you the power to become his son and daughter. And the peace of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, which passes all understanding, shall keep your heart, shall keep your mind through Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh ben Yahweh. For I am your divine keeper. And if you want to understand what that means, you have to look up divine. You have to study divine. I'm the only true vine connecting you to the Father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh. I want you to know and understand that you shall be delivered from unreasonable men. You shall be delivered from wicked men. You shall be delivered from the mighty. For all men have not faith. But Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh ben Yahweh, is faithful unto death. And I am the one who shall establish you. And I am the one who shall keep you from evil. That must be your desire. That's your job. You must work at that. Take no thought of the opposed. Take no thought of the unbelievers. Take no thought of the disbelievers. Take no thought of the fearful one. Take no thought of those who work abomination. Have no fear of those who have power to take the body. Fear not. Don't worry about whether you will be established. I shall establish. Yud Hey Wav Hey Bet Nun Sofit Yud Hey Wav Hey. Yahweh ben Yahweh is the mighty guardian. You've never had a mighty. In fact, I am the almighty guardian. For my name's sake, you suffer persecution. Nevertheless, you need not be ashamed. For you know whom you have believed, and you are persuaded that I am able to keep that which you have committed unto me against this day of judgment. Yes, true believers are kept in purity. Blessed be Yud Hey Wav Hey, Yahweh, the God and the Father of Yud Hey Wav Hey Bet Sofit Yud Hey Wav Hey. Blessed be Yahweh, the God and Father of Yahweh ben Yahweh, which according to his abundant mercy has begotten you again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yud Hey Wav Hey Bet Sofit Yud Hey Wav Hey, by the resurrection of Yahweh ben Yahweh from the dead to an inheritance which is incorruptible. My Father Yahweh has resurrected me from the dead to an inheritance that is undefiled. My Father, Almighty Yahweh, through his abundant mercy, has resurrected me from the dead to an inheritance that fadeth not away and is reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of Yud Hey Wav Hey Yahweh through faith unto salvation. And all of this that I speak to you is ready for you and ready to be revealed to you in this last day of judgment. Indeed, this is the last day of judgment. Another hurricane has just formed off the west coast of Africa just now. That makes 4 out there now. Yahweh is not limited. He is not impotent. He's most able, very much alive, the true and the living God. This is the last day of judgment. The wise fear Yahweh. The wise fear the Son of Yahweh. And the wise will kiss the Son of Yahweh, lest he be angry with you. For you would not want my wrath to be kindled even just a little. Glorify Yud Hey Wav Hey. Glorify Yahweh and his Son, Yud Hey Wav Hey Bet Nun Sofit Yud Hey Wav Hey, Yahweh ben Yahweh. Why? For the riches of grace. Glorify Yahweh and his Son, Yahweh ben Yahweh, for the riches of grace. causes your regeneration. You need regeneration. Are you conscious of the reality that the resurrection of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, is the source of your eternal hope? Well, it is. That's enough to glorify Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh and his son Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. As spiritual heirs with Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, your spiritual heritage shall endure through all generations. No one has a spiritual heritage like you. You are spiritual heirs, incarnate in a physical body, with me, along with me. Your heavenly citizenship in your heavenly home is eternal. Absolutely eternal. And there shall in no wise enter into your heavenly home anything that defiles. There shall in no wise enter into your heavenly home anything whatsoever that worketh abomination. There shall in no wise enter into your heavenly home anything that maketh a lie. The only ones that will be in your heavenly home are they which are written in the Lamb book of life. And I am the Lamb. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh Ben Yahweh is the Lamb. And you must be written in the Lamb book of life. Absolutely no evil work will exist in your heavenly home. For a true believer shall be kept in purity. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beth Nun Sophie, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh Ben Yahweh is able through his divine ability to keep you from falling. I am able through my divine ability to present you faultless before the presence of my glory with exceeding joy to the only wise God, who is your Savior, to whom be glory. Present you to the only wise God, your Savior, to whom be majesty. To present you faultless before the presence of the only wise God, your Savior, to whom be dominion. Through my divine ability, I am able to present you faultless with exceeding joy to the only wise God, your Savior, to whom be power both now and forever. Because you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation shall come upon all the entire world. the hour of temptation shall come to try all of them that dwell upon the earth.